What's up, y'all? I know 5 minutes late. I'm learning to get my time together. I promise I am. But we here, and a whole
Hello.
bunch of good stuff happened on this episode. Marcel was pushed into the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but they put baby in the corner. So, so let's get into it because all I got to say is the MVP of the show was this man right here. He stole the show tonight with his goldiness and all. I mean,
What
he
was his
did
name?
not
Bernard?
up on Marcel.
What was his name? Bernard?
I think Bernard.
He said, I don't know where Bernard came from.
Gamer. Yes. I said, where did this man come from? And can we see him some more? Because he was getting him Marcel's tail. Marcel didn't know which way to go, which way to run. And I'm like, what's going on? Thank you, Cool Gamer. What's up, Miss LNV? Hey, Mark.
Oh, that was nice, Cool Gamer.
So here we go. Milf, I don't think Marcel was ready. The whole entire family jumped down his throat tonight. And
If
I don't
think WTF was a person.
he could not recover from that. It was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Wandas at once on this man. I swear to goodness.
Now that was out of hand. That was completely out of hand, though. That was
too much. Like, y'all ain't have to gang up on that man like that. Like, really, we had all the cousins. First of all, there is so much going on in Tisha's family. They could probably have their own show. We got a cousin who going through a divorce and got another woman pregnant already. We've got another cousin who's about to get a divorce and has all of these kids that she got to try to take care of. And
is that her cousin or is that her brother? Because I thought it seemed like Miss Wanda was saying.
I think she said another grandkid, so I wasn't sure. But either way, and she said she felt like she took care of him, so she felt like that was her little son or whatever, like she took care of him. So I don't know, but I don't know who her name is. Brenda is who he talking about.
He's talking about Bernard. Bernard is Brenda. Brenda is Bernard.
Hey, Monique. Did he give her hand? How many Wandas did you say? It was like 8, 9, 10 of them, Melanie. It looked like it was like a dozen. It was like it came a Wanda a dozen. I mean, God dang, yes. T-Man is Wanda's son. So that is her brother.
Yeah.
So yes, he has a whole nother child on the way and not even divorced yet. And it's just too much. Like, it was a whole bunch of a lot going on in that family. So I enjoyed the whole dynamic of them because you got to see new people. It was refreshing that you wasn't seeing the same people we seeing. So it was like, what is going on? So, Nicole, how did you think of Bernard and all of that going on when it was World War 50 against Marceau?
I feel like it would seem that none of the family sees Marceau unless there's a camera around. Because why every time y'all on the show, y'all down his throat like that, for one. And for two, I like the way Tisha brother gonna slip the food truck in. Like, what do you got to do with the food truck, sir? Like, what? Why you ain't better get Mako under the hood of that food truck or something? Like, what? Yes,
like, food truck, y'all.
That looks like an old UPS.
I can't wait to see your pimp it though.
That looked like an old postal service truck or something. Like,
whatever it is, it's definitely old. You got that part right. You definitely got that part. But it's a Chevy, and them Chevys be cranking it. But Miss Wanda was ready to put in that work, though. She was ready for it. Look at her. She came more ready to work on that truck than she did when she went to the kitchen.
Right.
I know, that's right. So she was ready to get dirty that day. She like, okay, it's mine. So I'm going to make sure I do what I got to do. So I can appreciate that much.
But the way that we seen these faces we never seen before, like, okay, now y'all just want camera time at this point, asking this man these questions. Like, if Tisha is still there, why do y'all keep asking questions? She's still there. He don't owe y'all nothing.
He sure don't. He ain't married to none of them. But, you know, when you got family who's looking out for you, you going to ask questions regardless. I know I used to be upset when my family used to want to ask about my man or whatever if he was doing something wrong. But it's protection. It's kind of messed up, but it's still protection because that's your family. You love them. And if you see something out there, you gonna address it. It's just a force of habit, force of nature, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, it's a family thing. So who knows?
I don't know. I can't agree because maybe my family is just different. But I feel like if I come and talk to you about something, that's me talking to you about it. Okay. But if this is something that you heard on and through the internet streets or whatever, you can ask me, but you ain't about to be questioning my man in public like you're me. Like what?
I mean, okay, first of all, hello, sister.
What's going
God
on?
is in the building. Girl, what did you think about them jumping down your boy's Marcel's throat tonight?
Oh, so ghetto. Like, come on now. Stop it. Okay?
But were you here for it? First of all, what do you think about this gentleman, MVP gentleman of the night right here, Bernard?
Bernard, whoever Marcel kept saying, I just don't know where he came from. All right. It's a male version, it's a female version. No, it's a male version of Wanda.
I guess he came from the other side of the tracks.
I just, I love them. The ganging, like, come on now, just let it. It was too much. It was too much. They have the points, they have valid points because, he's not giving them the straight answer into situations, all right? And they're over here trying to protect their girl, their cousin, okay? I just wanted it to continue when Kiki came in. Why did they have to stop it?
That's what I want to see.
Me too, Ellen. I'm like, oh, no, he didn't.
I beg to differ, yeah.
Monique want to see some more of Bernard herself.
Monique, any day they need to kick out
position.
They need to kick out Kiki and bring in Bernard. Okay.
Say what?
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am.
What you say?
No, ma'am.
No, we're not doing that.
No, ma'am.
No, we can't do that.
He not even a family. He called her Miss Wanda, so he a friend of the family.
No, he's not.
He called her Miss Wanda. Why wasn't Annie Wanda? Cuz something. It was Miss Wanda. That's a friend of the family.
He is Letitia's cousin, which makes me think that he has some respect. He has to put some respect on Wanda's name.
No, ma'am.
You put some respect on her name?
No, ma'am.
Yo, listen. Did you guys talk about? Okay, are you just?
All we talked about right now is them ganging up on Marcel.
Okay, well, he deserved it. He never answered questions. So listen, and you cannot say.
Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Wait. Is this coming out of mod now?
Sorry.
You know why?
It's not going against Marcel. That's your.
Everybody write this down in your planners.
You know why? You know why? Because they're also reading comments, because that's what Marcel was telling them. You all cannot go to Facebook and social media to get all this information. So they are just like us. And listen, they're reading this rumors, oh, you're cheating on our cousin, and then there was this 20 women that you were cheating on our cousin with. So they're feeling some type of way. And remember also the comment that he made about them, Tisha being from what's it that one more time? Confession, you said something about you're from the other side of what? How do you say?
Oh, I said maybe he from the other side of the tracks.
See, he made that comment, which did not, everybody else on the teacher side felt some type of way.
Monique.
They felt like that because he didn't mean it like that. So you feel like you feel some type of way about where you came from. That's on you. Marcel didn't mean it like that.
He never did. He never meant that way. But they felt some type of way.
That's personal
then on top of this, there's some rumors that you're cheating on our cousin. So we'll be checking you over here. This is the opportunity we have.
Ask your cousin. Don't come to no family event. Don't come to no
she
family.
said she ain't naive or she's smart. You see, Bernard was like, I beg to differ. So he feel like that ain't enough for him.
Regardless of whether she weak or naive, you ask her how you feel about their relationship. And he probably paid for that event. Who are y'all to come to an event that he most likely, now that's just a thought. I don't know who paid for it, but he footing the bill for everything else. So I'm sure he probably paid for that event. How do y'all feel like y'all can come and question him? He's not having sex with none of y'all. If y'all want to ask Letitia.
And she seemed to be very comfortable with it. So don't ask any questions. She's fine.
Ma, this is why people
Period.
Only a weak woman would have allowed her family to do that. Unless she want questions answered herself, because he ain't answering her really either.
But she know he ain't gonna answer them. If he ain't gonna answer your questions on the camera, what make you think he about to ask cousin A, B, and C that we never seen from?
Cousins coming to question him has nothing to do with Letitia. Don't get it twisted. She never gave anybody permission to ask those questions. So that has nothing to do with Letitia, and I don't understand why you're trying to associate that with Letitia.
It is associated with Letitia because number one, that's Letitia Peoples. Second, that's Letitia Man.
No. Nicole, I'm saying you saying that she's weak because she did that. No, she's weak because she allowed the cousins to question the husband.
I agree. Yes. No. Don't talk to him. You want to ask a question? Talk to me. Don't talk to him.
I mean, as husband and wife,
she did at some point. She did.
Yeah, after all the giggles and hours of interrogation.
You have to remember.
I would love to know how long that really lasted.
Right.
I was gonna say because that's what I was gonna say. Listen. This is all edited and everything else. We might think, oh my gosh, she never said anything. She never stepped up to it. But you never know.
Just imagine how the editing on that was. Like, wait a minute, we didn't hear that question. Can you ask it again?
But you never know. Once they did stop, perhaps it did get to the point where she was like, okay, now that's enough. We just didn't see that part. We'll never know. Mm-hmm. However, what we seen was a lot. And she looked like at times she was happy that it was happening. Sometimes
it's like she was right.
But it's just like, I don't know. Because it was just too much going on at once. I mean, like I said, it was like 5 people, 6, 7 people. It was a lot of people.
Soon as I even seen that many people standing in front of my men, I would have walked over like, okay, so what's going on? What was said?
You have to give that dude credit because he was trying to answer every question that they were, asking him. You gonna have to, and even he still sat down and ate that food. You're gonna have to give Russell some credit.
But I mess with that type of energy though, because he said, even if I was cheating, would I tell y'all? And they specifically said no. He's like, hey, so what am I answering y'all questions for? Like, y'all just want camera time at this point. Have a seat and eat that food, honey. Eat them potatoes.
Man, that was quite a loaded potato. I ain't gonna lie. I want to taste one of them potatoes. I don't want the shrimp, but I'll take the chicken. That was some big old potatoes that she had. I ain't gonna lie. I tasted.
Child.
Anybody in the chat who would taste Miss Wanda's food? Show enough. Hashtag show enough if you want to taste Miss Wanda's food.
I don't think so. She be talking over her food and stuff. Them got all type of seasonings on them potatoes. I don't know.
I don't know. Wanda look like she can't throw down though. I would love to see. I've heard mixed messages. I've heard some people
She have no hairnet on or nothing.
Some say it's nasty.
And she ain't had no hairnet on. I used to own a bar. She got that hair over there. Get talking over the food. Nah, I'm cool. Good luck in your endeavors and all that, but I will just support you by adding a like or something like that. But I don't want to bite.
She don't want to bite.
I don't want to bite. Mm-mm.
That's messed up.
I don't mind trying it.
Wanda looks like a spit. Oh,
she do. She do. And she was talking over the food. The weave was over the food. And you know the weave ain't secure because she don't wear her hair like that. I would have rather you had one of them brick hairstyles serving me the food.
Oh my
than
God.
that weave you had. Mm-mm.
You're almost. Just stop hitting.
Hey, so ain't nobody eating off Miss Wanda's truck. Show enough. That's a hell no for the show enough.
We didn't see not one show enough, and you seen it right there. It was not one hashtag show enough.
That's messed up. Now that is up and running.
That
like snow making good.
The whole episode was all about Letitia and Miss Wanda.
There's a spot here that sells potatoes like that, and I wasn't thrilled about it. It was straight though.
Right. So enough not eating it, period.
Oh my goodness.
Stop hating. Glory. Stop hating.
I mean, hey, a woman's got to make a living. This is her pride and joy. Maybe it'll get better, but
listen, when you cook, there's supposed to be love in your food, and I have not seen one fiber of love come out of Wanda if it's not Letitia. So I don't want no food made with that type of energy. Okay.
See, I would love her to have known what everybody there thought about it, but they didn't ask her anything. That was not even part of the whole entire scene. It was all about jumping down Marcel's throat.
You think they want to get cussed out by Wanda because they don't like her potatoes? They don't want to get cussed out. They said, these is good. And then they went to get in their car and said, we won't come back next time. We not coming back next time.
People lined up were here for family members for a plate. Damn it. I guess she's selling it out. She expanding, y'all. She expanding. She trying to do it all. That was just her sample. It was something simple that she could do. Oh, not overcooked.
But that track.
They overcooked Molly.
That track though. Oh my God. Where did she get it for? Like it doesn't no engine, no nothing. I mean, and you want to start a business? A food truck with the truck that she was showing us? Like, you're not gonna fault Marcel if he doesn't want to invest on this because it doesn't look serious. It looks like you're not taking anything serious.
He said that. He said that at the table. He said, let's be serious. You gonna get a food truck and now we got to worry about if it's gonna start. Like, that's business 101. That's why he brought you to the restaurant. You ain't even want to wash a dish. I would have been done with the whole situation if I was Marcel.
Girl. But Tisha keeps saying, yo, we have to.
It. She said, we can help. We got the money to do it. We gonna invest in this. We gonna help her. My mama want this. She need this, that, the third. We gonna do it. And that was that.
She said that because she want her to be on that truck and out of their marriage.
I did not like the comment that he made, when he was talking to the cousin, and he said, I'm taking care of your cousin. Did you hear that? Did somebody catch that?
He taking care of everybody. Marcel said that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah, he said that. Like, come on now, don't do that.
And that's why Tisha want the food truck. So Wanda can have something to do besides talking to all of you. OIG.
Yeah, but don't go there telling people that you're taking care of your wife. Come on now. And when you say that, we know what you mean. Okay?
He said taking care of the cousin, and he can say that. If they are asking him questions, he can say whatever he want to say.
So then you say that, but you also told us that the business, like the black, Tisha owns the shares over or whatever business that you have, like she owns 60% of the business. So what
just
are you talking about?
Put your name on something don't mean you did all the work. We know that he's the one going out and doing all the work. He's putting businesses in her name so she can stop asking questions. He wants her to feel secure in the marriage. Because hold on, because you be talking and I listen, right?
Okay,
so he put the businesses in her name to assure her, I'm here with you and for you, because you don't seem to understand, because you keep being on IG, Facebook, Twitter, and you letting everybody give you thoughts of a person that you laying in the bed with every day. So here, babe, I'm going to work. I'm going to put these things in your name so that you know I am here with you. He's trying to give her something. He's already asked the question. You gonna ask, are you cheating every day? You asked him. He said he answered her. But you keep continually to ask every day. Yeah, he put the businesses in her name so she could shut up, and it's not working. So now I don't have to answer none of y'all questions. And if you feel a certain way, you can feel how you want to feel, but I'm still helping
you. We have 3 children together. You are going out there. You're going out there making money, and I'm allowing you to do that because I am home taking care of business.
She ain't home no more.
Taking care of business at home. I am. That's because somebody is a stay-at-home mom. People have neglected
She's
that.
not
because
a stay-at-home mom no more. Stop using that. She's not a stay-at-home mom no more. She was that in season 1.
She was for a long time.
Okay, we in season 4, 5. We stop using the housewife.
He's making money now. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why he's saying that. He's telling everybody that I'm taking care of your cousin.
He is taking care of her. That's his job as a husband, to take care of her. He's saying, I'm taking care of her. Stop worrying about what's going on in our house. She's taken care of and she ain't went nowhere. Quit asking me questions.
Well, not me, but not me though. It's other the cousins, right?
Yeah. No, but he also said that he helps the cousins out. Because if you seen the little clip when he was like, I can't believe Kiki is doing that. All that. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Letitia said all that he's done for her. Why is Kiki coming out like that now? So Marcel has helped a lot of people in her family. So for y'all to keep asking questions about something y'all seen on IG and y'all know that lady ain't left, shut up.
Right. I agree.
It is a show. They needed a scene. They got a scene. There you have it. You know, it was to promote Miss Wanda's food business. I'm trying to understand. It's about the food truck. So why is she just promoting the food when it's about the food truck? But that's something near here or there. Whatever. I don't know what to say about that. So I hope we go see this truck, but I don't know. But I will say this, even though Marcel answered the way he answered, homeboy didn't break a sweat though. No sweat given, okay? No sweat given.
Nothing.
He handled it. Hey, he may have answered the way he answered, but he handled it.
And he went ahead and sat down and enjoyed the meal. He was like, okay, let's eat. He was eating over there. Okay.
It must have been some time he sat down to eat it. But maybe he was like, hell, I'd rather eat Wanda's potato than go another round with banana.
He was like, who is this banana?
That's what I think, Lori. I think it was definitely staged.
Which one?
The whole conversation, the whole questioning.
I mean,
first of all,
like I just said, it's a show. They needed a scene, so they got a scene.
Yeah,
right. They trying to keep up with DC because DC is finna obliterate them.
You think
GCS
so?
are doing very well.
Yes, it's just better content at this point because the only thing we have on that they're giving us, I'll say the only thing they're giving us, because obviously all the couples have something that they're doing in life because we live every day, right? But the only people that are actually bringing something that we're watching to Love and Marriage Huntsville are Letitia and Marcel.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, it is staged because I could not imagine Tiffany and Melody. My gosh. So you're going across the street. Oh, do you know this woman? Yes, I know this woman. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A stranger on the streets of...
I mean, okay, so let's just jump into that scene. So yes, finally it came to Melody and Tiffany going to on a road trip to go see if they could find information or whatever about Tiffany's biological father. They go to this place where they're looking through a lot of old records and everything. They leave, they see a man across the street, they approach him, and they show him a picture of her mother. Wow. And he said he knew her and that she used to hang with the brothers. Her and her homegirl used to hang with the brothers. And she was pregnant at the time.
What a coincidence. Then I'm just going to go across the street and I'm going to show them a picture of my mother. And the guy will be like, oh, I know that person. Oh, yes, I do. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, my.
I mean, can you come up with something else?
I guess, hey, I don't know. What I do know is I hope that they found more than that, and that wasn't it. So, because all BS aside, I do hope she does find her biological father if that's what she wants to do and find information about him because, everybody deserves to know who their real father is if they want to. So, and that's such a subject. And I can't, say nothing about that because
No.
I've never been.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to sit here and scorn and talk about that like that because
that's not what I'm talking about. Confessions. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, listen, she's entitled to do that, and she deserves to find her biological father. All I'm saying is the foolishness of it all is what I'm saying. I'm not buying it.
What exactly don't you buy, Matt?
Huh?
What exactly don't you buy?
Them staging a guy or across the street. I don't have a problem you going to look for people in your father's name.
What if he really did, Matt? What if he really did?
I got so annoyed. I was like, forward.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I got a question. Let me get this straight. So the man was supposedly a friend of her father,
Yes.
No, he knew her mother because her mother and her friend used to hang out around him and his boys back in the day, and she was pregnant at that moment. And her friend, I think it was the friend, I'm not sure, or one of them used to talk to one of his boys.
Right.
And back then, at that time in that city, you could still be lynched. This was 87, I believe.
He refused. No, he never said. He said no. No. He refused. He said no. You could not be lynched. The guy from the office, the white dude, is the one who said, you could be lynched. But when they went to talk to the guy across the street, he said no. It wasn't, it wasn't a big deal.
No, she had asked him if he knew of anyone who had been lynched, his boys or anything. He said no to that.
Yes.
I'm just talking about the fact is you could still be lynched in 87 for being with a white woman.
We still getting lynched in 2022, so that's
exactly.
No, but I think it was bad. It was bad back in the day.
It's bad now too.
Back then it was, you didn't get nothing for it. I mean, you still barely get nothing for it these days, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do agree with Mod too because
it's like type of thing. Let's go out and lynch somebody type of thing back then.
No, they're still doing that. They're going to grocery stores and schools and everything right now. It's crazy. Which is why I wish that the show would go back. I've said this time and time again. I wish this show would go back to what it was intended for, to document positive things that they doing. Because at this point, just every episode we gonna get, are you cheating? Was that your back?
Chris, okay, it can be a small town, but what coincidence is there that when I'm trying to come to look for my dad, the first guy approach showing them a picture? Come on now. Come on.
The editors could have did a little bit better with
tell us
that.
how you really feel, baby. She said Carlos likes to buffoon.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree with you.
That's what sells. That's what sells, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. I was so annoyed. I was like,
oh, Monique, you so wrong.
Exactly. That Mark, listen. I was like,
yeah, they even showed the camera on him. I'm like, why they got the cameraman and the microphone all in the scene?
They spent too much time. They spent too much time planning out Marceau and Keisha's scene, so they forgot about the rest of the people.
I really miss Kimmy. I never saw Kimmy and
Chris K. First of all, welcome, Chris K. You seem like a new name to the bunch, but
he definitely got a chicken dinner for that interview.
A chicken dinner. Did he get a 2-piece, 3-piece, and a biscuit?
He got a chicken dinner and he got a chicken dinner and 3/4 of Miss Wanda potato.
I'm about to say, did he get any side? Did he get 2 sides with it?
Mm-hmm. So
I'm not a drink. Did he get a Coca-Cola?
And excuse me, Martel Holt. I'm still waiting. You know, you were here telling us that Wanda is no longer going to be on the show. Wanda was a whole show.
We ain't there yet. Why you gotta jump?
Yeah, and you're not even making sense with that either.
Sorry.
See what I'm saying? Can we get some structure up in here?
Okay, sorry. When I said drinking like this, anything I say, please don't hold it against me. Okay.
Oh, no, look, you ain't gonna be able to keep using that excuse now.
Go ahead, I'm not gonna say.
You should be able to hold your own.
Her cup is her disclaimer.
Better than that by now.
Structure.
To be using that excuse.
Go ahead, sis.
But anyway, so yes. So look, they got on their matching hoodies and everything. And Mel does in fact have on a zip-up shirt. So she could have just in fact unzipped her hoodie to get him to talk. Now,
I'm done.
Wait, where were they? Where were they going to find this information? Was it just in the same area?
Say what?
Where were they going to find this information? Was it in Alabama or somewhere else outside?
They all the way in Utah, ain't they?
Yeah, they in Utah.
They in Utah, in the mountains.
Oh.
In the forest.
Well, thanks for finally saying something, Sugar Pie.
Yes, Chris. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We love when people talk.
Yes. Yeah. Tell them. Let them.
It's okay. I'm just jealous because I ain't been drinking tonight yet. I'm just jealous.
Nicole, please, can you just show us your beautiful face next? I
don't know.
I always wondered about that too. Do they film and then ask him to sign the papers? Like, I've never understood how that worked because, you gotta ask for permission. I know he just don't let a whole bunch of cameras come by because I'm sure he had asked if he don't watch the show, what y'all doing? Why y'all
you gotta ask that before.
Am I gonna be on TV?
Yeah,
Black person's gonna be like, do I get paid for this? So I wonder how it was before. They probably asked, do the scene, and then ask questions after.
No.
All put together like some of y'all is saying.
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to have your paperwork signed and all that before you can show up on camera, period. Ain't no TMZ. He got to sign papers and all that.
Utah. Wait. That's right, because it's Utah, Alabama.
Did you see Nicole? Did you see that?
Yeah, I see it now.
Hey, Nicolette Jones. Hey.
Because so they were in Alabama, but a different place called Utah. Okay.
They did.
So it wasn't a state. It
Yeah, I
wasn't
thought
the
they meant
mountain.
Utah. Either way, ain't nobody there but that white man and the chicken dinner. Thank you, Chris K, for that verification.
Indigo is
Utah. Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, so well, it was 2 hours 45 minute road trip. So is that considered a road trip?
Wait a minute.
45 minutes.
Wait a minute. So this man been hiding from you and he was 2 hours away all your life?
Wait, Monique, how do you know it's 2 hours and 42 minutes? Oh my God, you guys.
Monique must have been there before. Monique doing over there doing some research.
She used GPS.
She's like, where is that? From Black.
But it was creepy because that man was the only man that was outside. You ain't seen not a damn person walking down the street. I don't even remember seeing a car go by.
They probably was on a movie set.
They shut down the street for the set.
Yes, because what?
That's what happened.
And well, you know she doing that research. Google, baby. Yes, she did. That's crazy. So 2 hours and 45 minutes. So that means Mel fell asleep that quick. Mel, first of all, Mel was not asleep. I'm sorry. That fake sleep she did. She was not asleep. And y'all probably she was asleep because she wasn't asleep. That was a cute sleep if she was. But she wasn't asleep.
She had to get into a scene this week somehow, some way.
That part.
Yeah, because she does not have a storyline. I mean, she had so much going on once the camera stopped rolling. Why is none of that being showed? We ain't seen her make the side chick of the year award video. We ain't seen her doing the movie where she's playing a girl named Melanie. Mm-hmm. Like, we are not seeing none of this. Like, all we did was see the skincare. But we just seen the launch party and her packing up a couple of things. Like,
maybe everything was manufactured for the show. Maybe everything was smoke and mirrors.
Well, isn't a lot of things. I mean, Mark said before she don't did like 800 things and they all flopped. And but I guess that's what you got to do. Keep trying to.
But you can see.
So but I ain't gonna be mad at her for that. She trying to.
But for the ex-husband, we can see him doing other things. You know, we can see him try to get into doing his licensing exam. You know, he has stuff going on. Melody's over here just causing drama for no reason. Like
Ellen.
Girl, Ellen. I was like,
Ellen said she was to sleep her daggone self.
Me too, girl. Listen. I don't know what she was saying. I don't know. I did not understand what the conversation.
Why is Carlos choosing not to show it? That's supposed to be his homegirl, his executive producer. Whoop de whoop de whoop. So you would think she would be getting her time in and showing stuff, you know. Because it was a whole thing, you know, that Marceau and Tiffany had made that whole IG about when the special was shown, that they wasn't showing their jobs and what they're doing in their career and how they're doing and all of that stuff.
Yes.
And now they're not showing none of hers either. So I'm wondering what
we have found out that when it comes to
something.
We have found out that when it comes to producers and editing and things like that, how they are treated behind the scenes does definitely play a part. So who's to say Melody didn't piss off a producer or an editor behind the scenes and they was like, F your scene?
Hey, that happens every day. You never know.
Well, listen, I'm not interested in anything from her. So I'm
Lori said what she said. Carlos likes a buffoonery. Damn it. Maybe he do. I don't know what to say about that, but all we are just seeing a lot of.
I don't miss that. I don't miss anything. The show must go on.
The show must go on, but where is it going? Where is it going at this point?
At this point, just give it to Marceau and Tisha. Just give it the show to them because
To the Scots.
Why is everybody else there?
To the Scots.
I mean, for the first 3 years or 3 seasons, we asked why was everyone else there when it was all about Melody and Martell. So maybe each couple gets a season. You get a season.
No.
You get a season.
I never asked that because even in the first seasons, Marceau and Tisha still had
they were bringing.
So they've always brought it from season 1 to now. So just give it to them. They earned it. The
thing is, will we get sick of seeing that? Like we got sick of seeing.
I can never.
I don't think so. Because I feel like if they was to leave and give it to Marceau and Tisha, I feel like they could finally show us the positive side instead of quit just showing us the negative side. Show us the positive side, the cute little dates like we see on IG and stuff like that. Them on the yacht, you know. He made the joke about, "Is this my back?" He took that picture on the boat with his back. Like
I love this Nicole. I love this Nicole. This Nicole of tonight. Okay, sister. Yes.
Oh, Lord, you ain't watching? Come on now. Give the Scots 1.0 chance, honey.
Laurie, you be over here.
Because even if you give it to Letitia and Marceau, we'll still get Maurice because he's the brother. So.
Monique, that's an interesting spot, Monique. If that does happen, then what? Because if they're in the forefront, that could be more, damage and more chaos. You never know.
Confessions. Don't remove that comment. I want to take a picture of it because 3 years from now, I'm gonna be sending this to Monique because she will be proven to be wrong. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take that screen. Wait.
She said, "What's gotten into me?"
Hold on, wait. I don't want to.
Monique. It's saved.
You already do it. Let me take my face off before you do it. Don't be showing it with the ugly me on there.
I already did. And
you better crap us out of there. You better crap Confessions out of there.
No, I'm good. I was just messing with
her. She was smiling. She was smiling over there.
She said, "What's gotten into me?" Okay, let me tell you what's gotten into me. Tonight, that scene with all them females in his face like that did it for me. Like, who are y'all? Have a seat. Have a seat.
The bet is on. Monique said, "Let's bet $2." You bet $2.
$2. What?
$2.
Monique.
She said, "If you don't pay, I'm taking you, Just Judy."
This guy's like Mel and Tell. All the big cream was exhausted. They even got a filler episode. The Mel and Tell of it all, highlighting all their fights. No one wanted.
Yes,
that was cringe.
Yes,
that was too much. I needed a nap after that. That exhausted me. That was all the energy I had. That was a lot. Why did they do that? They did not have to do that. But the fact that they had that many fights that they could fill up a whole episode, that's sad.
Which one? For who?
When they did that whole little special of nothing but the Mel and Martell fights.
Who told them?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Me too. I just watched it a little bit. I'm like, who told them that you're interested in these things?
Well, you know how they always have some type of episode, and they decided to do that one.
Foolishness.
I don't know why.
I ain't gonna hold you. The one when they was outside and she still had that short blonde hair at the table and all black. That was funny. I'm sorry. That one was funny.
There was some funny ones.
That one was funny.
Got way too serious at some point.
Wait,
I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Ma. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, and then I'm gonna ask.
I was gonna piggyback off of what Confession said. I absolutely did not like their interaction when they were at their friend's house. That couple that also does reality, and then they was glowing. Yeah, that was too much. Like, what are y'all doing?
Which one?
When they were outside on the porch with his business partner.
Okay, yeah.
And that's when he had brung up he liked Ariane because she was doing stuff that Mel wasn't, and she threw the glass and Yeah, that
You
one.
said you wasn't satisfying me. She was like, stop saying that. Girl, you wasn't satisfying him.
I mean, a girl don't. That's something a girl don't want to hear. You ain't your man tell you ain't satisfying him.
Then
Shit,
satisfy him. He won't say that.
But shoot, sometimes you gotta hear that to you want to save your marriage. But at that point, it was done and over with. It wasn't. Yeah, you couldn't save it after that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Of course, Ella, what you mean? Of course. What you talking about, girl?
No, but at that time they did not. Did they?
You know what? It's also clashed together. I can't remember when. You know? I honestly don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. It's all just coming together in one collective, and I can't take no more. It is what it is. It is what it is. But so let's talk about all these rumors that's been going on in these streets. We've got the whole Miss Wanda thing after the whole entire fight that happened last Saturday. And now we've got Martell saying that, she's fired, and he went live and did that.
Home run derby competition. Come on, let's give it up one more time. Yeah, Wanda, she off the show. All right, Wanda, it's a wrap. If you have not already got your tickets, appreciate it, man.
And then after that, we've got Marceau saying this. It's cute when people think their title holds weight. It's a little humbling when they realize that the only thing that makes decisions like that is money. As much as I don't like her, Wanda will be filming with us. So
here's the thing.
Like what it is or what it ain't at this point.
Here's the thing, though. I want to debunk Maude real quick. Because that is real time, them saying that in that video, in that comment. So they don't have nothing to do with the episodes that we're about to see. Those are already filmed. So we just got to wait and see, like, what's going to happen next season, because this season's already filmed.
I heard a lot of things about that friend, homegirl. So it's possible from what I've heard about that dude.
So the next season is already, are they filming it, or they're already?
I'm not sure.
The thing is, wherever they decide to cut it off, they will, but they haven't stopped filming.
Right.
Wanda went live. Wanda went live today, and she was encouraging everybody. Tonight is Love and Marriage Huntsville. If somebody has been cut off, if somebody is no longer being part of the show, trust you me.
However, she's still part of it tonight, so she might have wanted people.
Yeah, I can agree. I can agree with that.
But
and not only is she on the episode from today, her daughter's still on the show.
No, but if I'm gonna be on the show, I've already filmed and they've already edited and I know what's coming. I don't care about anything else. But if I know I still need a check tomorrow, and I've been continuing to film, I'm gonna be here on this social media advertising the show.
Maude, are you comparing your brain to Miss Wanda's brain? Because I hope you are not.
Miss Wanda is not going anywhere. Miss Wanda is a show. Don't do that.
Miss Wanda said she hasn't heard anything about being fired when she did an interview with Marcella Speaks. So she didn't hear nothing yet. And Marcel's saying that she's not fired. So we'll see.
She's not going anywhere.
Heard nothing, so
they better not take her anywhere. They better not remove Miss Wanda, because listen, they can never do. No, I love her.
That is say.
Monique.
Jesus. Well, he also said he's trying to make it right.
She said that.
I mean, you never know. I mean, and it's also been said, he's been doing interviews saying that he regrets certain things and everything. So I don't know if maybe he's coming to a humbling place where he's regretting it on Martell. Martell. And, they are back filming together, obviously, as you see from the whole live and the fight and everything. So you never know. You just don't know. We'll just have to see what's going on because it's a lot. So on that other note, this woman who has seemed to have been revealed,
oh my gosh,
as the woman that Marcel was cheating with, from original Straight No Chaser, of course, brought this out because they always get all the cheating accusations.
That was so funny.
And it was sad that there's this woman who is in fact dating Marcel. They meet up in Atlanta. They do this often, I guess. He used that as an excuse of the boys' trip, talking about he was going on the boys' trip to look at more space for another Black, but instead he was really meeting up with her also. The text messages saying that someone got in touch with her. Original Straight No Chaser, I guess, got in touch with her and asked her, are you familiar with Marceau? She liked a couple of the messages, and she asked her, if you liking the messages, are you saying that you are familiar with them? And nothing was said. However, homegirl did, in fact, make her page private at that moment. It wasn't private at first, but once people started getting a hold of her, she took her page to private. It was saying that, you know, she makes these little slick little comments on her posts, talking about, I guess, referring to Tisha and the fact that she's seeing Marceau. And then also the fact that they're saying that Tisha is starting to dress like this woman. But the thing was, Tisha had, well, I guess Marceau had hired someone to dress Tisha, but that someone got their clothes from the girl that Marceau was supposed to be cheating with. And so the green dress that Tisha had wore in one of her confessionals is similar to a dress this girl had wore.
No, it's the same dress.
Her Instagram posts and the whole thing. And people are saying that Tisha's known for, you know, dressing like other people, copycat like other people, and just the whole entire bit. So once
it's
again,
the same dress.
Every month is a new one.
For one, it's the same dress. The girl has a boutique. That was so funny to me. Supposedly her like page isn't private anymore because they were claiming that she wants the spotlight, so she kind of wants to be found, but want to make it look like she don't, type of thing. I don't know.
Well, it's not she didn't want the spotlight. She didn't. She gets a kick out of being
that's what they said.
Another woman.
Yes, but
He gets what?
From her making it private though. It seemed like
I thought you paid 2.0, Lori.
Listen, I was gonna say, listen, before I met Kamisha, all right. The reason why I met Kamisha, it was because what's his name of put a ring on it? The dude with Kai?
Darian
was DMing me. He happened to start DMing me all of a sudden, right? And we started exchanging messages. And I think he was high, so he was telling me everything else. Remember, my YouTube wasn't.
He was high.
he must have. How are you gonna tell me all this information to a stranger? You know, because he kept, and the show was going on. Put a ring on it. Was going on, right? So then I put it out on my YouTube, and guess the first person who is getting in touch with me? Original straight shooter.
Original straight shooter.
Whatever her name is, she's texting me, telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna give you, you know, more followers. I'm gonna do this and this and this. My YouTube is this and this and this." I got in touch with Kamisha first, so Kamisha did, I gave her all the information that I was excited because I wasn't, nobody knew about mod. Nobody knows about mod now, but I still remain undisputed African queen. Okay. So anyway, so this straight shooter woman, give it up. Can't stop it. It's becoming annoying now. At this point, it's becoming irritating. And first of all, listen, social media can make you go crazy. If everybody's coming to you and DMing you and telling you many things, This girl has all the rights to say, you know what, I'm gonna protect my mental health and I'm gonna go private. You all know Alicia. At some point, she said, "You know what? I am gonna have to go back to my page, being private, because she cannot stand people coming over here because they kept seeing her, taking pictures with the Ready to Love cast, and people go crazy." So
I mean,
I can understand her going private. That's nothing, but people need to give it up. Give up. Stop it. Stop it. The girl is happy in her marriage until she decides that this is it. This is not mine. I cannot take it anymore. Give it up. Stop it.
Well, she ain't private no more, and it said that she liked to be the other woman. So eventually it'll come out. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna come out.
I mean, it has to eventually. And it also is a dead giveaway. If you do, block it, that's kind of like you saying you caught, you busted, and that's kind of could be like you admitting that you are. So that's another theory to think about why she did go back unprivate.
But I was reading somewhere else, and people are saying that this is Letitia's cousin, that he has a child with Letitia's cousin, and he's a big kid. That. I saw a picture of a big kid saying, "Oh, this has to be Marcel's son."
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Mark went live and was speaking on it. Yeah, my goodness, people have a whole lot of time.
I'm getting sick of all these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's just last week, there was somebody who came out with a picture saying this has to be his son. This has to be Marcel's son.
I don't be seeing all that, y'all. Look, I watch the show, and once the show go off, I'll watch another show.
Yeah,
so the stuff that be going on IG, I don't be seeing it because, but I get it from y'all, and it's just like, okay, this is a circus. Like,
yes.
If y'all want to be part of the show, y'all need to just go in and audition and be a part of a show because, like, what?
I agree. Like, my goodness. What?
It's supposed to be this big old kid that he supposed to have that nobody never said nothing till now, all of a sudden.
Yeah, he don't look like him.
And he actually looked way older than Letitia's son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a grown man right there. You're like a grown man. So I don't know whose child he's supposed to be. Like, I didn't even like that one. I know that was like a hell no. Like,
what I really feel like people fail to realize is all this stuff that they saying about Marcel, they not doing nothing but making people want him more. Like, he might not be my cup of tea, but like, that's the whole thing that happens when you try to make a man look like he's such this dog or something. Like, these women really be wanting him even more. Like, ooh, it's so many people talking about him. I need me a little piece. Like, and at the same time, y'all probably making Letitia want to hold on even tighter. So I mean, like, what's the point? He's with you. They're not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not breaking up. Give it up at this point.
Confessions. Did you put out a picture of them having a good time on that boat? I hope you have his back, because listen, he was making it clear. If you're gonna compare my bags, here's my bag. Did you put a picture? I mean, if you did not,
I think that's where I saw it.
I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Hey, Sheila Boo.
Oh my gosh, Sheila, she's here. She's about to explode. Hi, Sheila.
She ain't about to explode, is she, Sheila? Is that what you came to do, girl?
I love Sheila. Hi, Sheila. She's a mess. She's a mess. You know, I thought in our group, I actually thought that, in our group, I am a mess, but Sheila is taking over. And, I'm here for it, Sheila. I'm here for it.
Demetri is Cruz in the building.
Who is? Yes, Sheila.
So, yeah, I don't think I can take another rumor. There's going to be another one for July. I mean, you could really, through this whole entire year, you could actually make a calendar of each month that a rumor has came out about Marceau's illegitimacy, allegedly. So it's just at this point, can we just give it up?
They're not going to give it up because Marceau, Tisha, the Love and Marriage Huntsville is our Young and the Restless, and Love and Marriage DC is the Bold and the Beautiful. These are our modern day soap operas, and we can't live without it.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this extraness, like it's wearing on my heart over here. I just cannot do it no more. Can we? I mean, at this point, yes, drop them crowns. You know what it is, Sheila. Thanks for dropping the crowns. You know what's up. So, yeah, I really can't. And that's one thing I do that does worry me. If it is going to be the Scotts that's in the forefront of this show, is this what's going to be? There's going to be even more rumors coming out. And it's just going to be overload. And the fact that, Marceau don't do nothing about these rumors. He gets a kick out of it, actually.
He does. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
It's so funny to him. So at this point, he's just like, come on. I don't care. Talk about me, good or bad. You talking about me. Okay. I'm in these media streets. You don't. You gonna do whatever it is. I'm trending no matter what. And my wife ain't leaving me no matter what. So I get both of the good things. I still got my wife and I'm trending. So
and at the end of the day, all that money they got, I don't think Tisha don't got no tracker on him. She got a tracker, GPS, something on him.
This is how messy it is. Okay, so I was just going through this, and this girl over here, she says, Marceau has an older son with Tisha's cousin. Do you know how many views she has? She has 35K views.
Because people love that mess. People still soaking it up.
People love that mess, but you're also willing and ready to put a shit that out there that you know for sure you have not.
That's the bad thing about it all. That's the other thing. It just makes no sense. You just got to stop at some point. You just got to not pay attention to it at some point. What can you do about it? What can you do? But the dinner that's going on is went to be continued because Kiki don't showed up in this piece.
Gosh. What is she doing there?
What is a couple of episodes.
What is she doing there?
She's family. She said, I'm about to come up in here too now.
Nicole, what is she
here to do it? And look at them. Just look at them. You know it's about to be something. It's about to be something. It's about
Who
to
are
be
you bringing?
something.
Jesus. Can you
It's about to be some mess.
Prepare us because I am
It's about to be some mess. And you see it. So this seems like this is where that whole situation happens when Kiki gets very abrupt and gets to point and gets to shouting and gets to cussing. And it's about to go down between her and Tish. They about to have their words. You can see she at the corner right close to her. So I don't know. They used to buck back in the day. They might buck next episode.
Monique, Marcia is faithful. Marcia is faithful. Okay? Don't get it twisted.
Ooh, baby.
When everything is said and done, we're going to have a very special live because...
Yes.
Child, that's going to be one for the book.
To all the foolishness and everybody who participated in the foolishness. Sister.
I think that Mod's new Waiting to Exhale-esque look right here is a precursor to what's ahead.
Listen.
She said waiting to no. Oh, Lord, no.
Oh.
Honey. It's going to be quite a treat whenever. Because if Marceau is in fact cheating, and if there is ever a day in hell where there is actual proof, woo!
I want to know.
That's gonna be a day.
I want to know. Confessions and Nicole and everybody else who is watching us. I want to know who would not feel some type of way when a relative of yours, can be a cousin, can be a stepsister, step whatever, they blindside you in a show that you are a cast member and you're a major. Okay? They blindside you, they come in, they show up, and not only that they show up without letting you know, but they over here try to validate the rumors. And then you are sitting with my enemy. You're sitting with a girl who has been bashing me, who is not feeling me, and you're over here saying, yes, she has shared with me all this kind of information. That is very true. I have a PhD.
First of all, here's my thing. Why did production tell her that they about to bring her cousin on to talk mess in the first place? So production is real grimy.
No, has nothing to do. No. Has
she
nothing.
Can't get on and production don't let her.
Has nothing to do with production.
And no, they have to agree to let her on the show.
They don't take away your phone. They don't tell you that, this is you can text your cousin and tell your cousin you're going to be showing up.
They reached out to her. It had to be a deal together. You can blame Kiki, but you got to be able to put production into the mix because they allowed her to be on the show. She didn't just roll up on set and be like, I'm here, film me.
Blood.
Give me a mic. Put a mic on me. I'm about to talk.
So then you're saying you're going to compromise on anything because of a check. Is what they're saying me. You're going to compromise on anything. So then who are you as a person? You're going to say, you know what? Production told me not to get in touch with you. Oh, you're my cousin. We grew up together. We've been having each other's back. Just because of a check, you're going to compromise on everything? You're not going to tell me about anything? Just because of production? Get the hell out of here. Just like.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
The queen has spoken.
I'm going to be devil's advocate, and I'm coming to crash down the queen's palace. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say, we want to know what started the whole thing, because why did she want to come on the show in the first place? I want to know what Tisha and Marceau told Melody and them.
Well, allegedly, Confession, do you want to say?
I forgot to watch the video, but there is a video out talking about that. I believe that it did come out. But like you said, it's about to be revealed within the show.
Exactly.
She said it's going to come out. It may come out next week the way things look like it's going down.
Yes, because we're not going to sit here and act like
what is going to be revealed? Wait, what is going to be revealed? What is going to be revealed?
It has to at some point.
Wait, what is going to be revealed to us?
It's going to be revealed what it was that Tisha said about them that started said about Kiki in the first place, that started this whole bit that would happen, and about her life and all of that. So she said that's going to be revealed, and we got to be getting close to it, because we just.
And I hope she's gonna feel good, and I hope Kiki, you're gonna feel validated, and I hope Kiki, you're gonna be proud of the choices that you made to come over here and blindside your cousin just because of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I hope you're gonna be proud of it.
I need to know.
Well, we will have a lot to weigh in on when that moment comes.
Yeah,
that's what I heard too.
I know she's bad bug.
That's what I heard.
Bad bugs, me too.
That's what I heard too. I've heard that, but
and y'all have to remember. I am a mother. I have 3 children. Okay, at the time, if this is the case, they had little children. Melody and Martel had little children. Marceau and they have little children. And forget about even the children. If a little tiny one, just one of them, shows up in your household, One bed bug only. You're gonna be coming for me and blaming me for everything. So they had to be warned.
Nicole saying it was in fact bed bugs.
It
Okay,
was.
if that was bed bugs, that's what we can. You know what? I'm gonna be real mad if that's all it was. We doing all of this because of bed bugs.
But for Kiki, she would feel like she's being ashamed, or they're shaming her for it. But bed bugs doesn't necessarily mean that you're dirty. You can get bed bugs anywhere at the airport.
Yes, you can.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
or somebody could have came to her house. But this is the thing: since it is an issue like that, though, tell Kiki to tell them. It's Kiki place to tell them.
I agree. See.
Tell your cousin that if you feel like you're gonna come over my friend's house, you need to tell them what's going on at your house. Now, if it was a situation to where Tisha was like, you need to tell them or I'ma tell them, and she didn't tell them, then that's different. But give her to tell her own business. We don't know if
they had that conversation.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. We don't know if Letitia told Kiki, yo, you're coming over here, you know your situation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
children.
She did.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah. Do you want to tell them? Because if you're not going to tell them, I'm going to have to tell them.
But from how everything is played out, it don't seem like that was it. It seemed like
we don't know.
It seemed like the conversation. No, they would have said something like that. Like she would have said, "I told you to tell them, and you didn't." But that's not what she's saying. What she's saying is, these are my friends, and I felt like you put us in a bad position, and we felt we needed to tell our friends.
I will be over here with my drink, watching.
We will see. Letitia was caught between a rock and a hard place. That was her cousin, but she was at her friend's house, and she did not want her to transfer.
Did he say transfer?
That's what we just said. We literally just said that.
They transfer. That's how they transfer. That's why you don't come over to people's house if you still got them. You got me itching already. If it's bad luck, I'm going to be mad.
Did he say transfer?
I mean, they do transfer.
I don't see what's so funny about that, because that's what happens. Like, that's the whole issue. So I feel like Kiki should have told them herself if that was the issue. Period.
And when she did not.
That's cool. If they felt compelled to tell Mel,
that is not.
Kiki is mad because Mel ended up trying Kiki. Well, telling Kiki she meant.
But you also have, that is not a very good conversation to have. Also, it's not a comfortable discussion to have.
It is what it is. Just like you just said, it's not about it's not necessarily about you being dirty. She could have had company or brought a bag in or something. Regardless, if that's your situation, tell somebody. Don't go over somebody's house.
Mm-hmm. But I agree. And that is the right way. That's the right way to approach things. I agree with you. But not everybody will take that route. Not everybody will feel confident enough to share that kind of an information.
And stay your ass at home.
I agree. I see tonight.
Stay your ass at home.
I love this in Nicole.
Maybe she didn't have them, or she couldn't have them before, and she still said something. We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Could have been blown out of proportion.
Yes.
I don't got rid of them. So why is you telling people I got bed bugs when I don't no more? You never know.
Exactly. That's my exact point. It ain't Tisha business to be telling. It's Kiki's.
I don't know. But we are going to find out very, very soon. Looks like we gonna start finding out next episode. You know how they like to leave us on a cliffhanger. So if anything, she gonna begin to tell at the end, like the last 30 seconds of the episode.
Oh, you think so?
You know how they love to leave us on a cliffhanger.
Well, no, I did not know that she's gonna be telling us about this on this kind of a setting. Okay.
She said she gonna tell us it comes out on the show. So we about to find out on the show.
Did you see that?
Oh, I like that. Hey, the motherland, honey. You know what it is. You know what it is. Mel told her when it happened, it just came back up. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of different ways to go about this whole situation, but hopefully we find out the whole truth. You just never know. So it's gonna come out. It has to come out. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That is true. I mean, you got to take care of the health. You got to be safe. Because I know daggone well, I don't want to be responsible for giving somebody bed bugs. That's for sure. Because then everybody going to be calling me whatever they want to. Mm-hmm. But well, however it went, Mel still messed with her. So I guess if she did have them, she ain't giving them Mel. Because I'm sure Mel would have said something. So
no, she cannot say
anything. She didn't transfer nothing.
Wait a minute. You sure Mel is gonna say something about it? She's not gonna say anything about it. She knows.
Mel will say something about it if she felt that way.
I'm about to say, knowing Mel, she probably would.
If she did. And if Mel want to tell how much money she giving somebody, I'm sure she's willing to tell if someone gave her bed bugs.
Exactly.
So I don't think
as long as she would do that, as long as they're not Letitia's enemy. Or anybody's no.
Or unless she's holding that for if Kiki ever make her mad. You know, she like to keep stuff in her back pockets.
That's exactly her MO.
So you never know. So there's so many different layers to this, I feel. So if it is just bed bugs, it's a lot more to it than just the bed bugs. It seems like a whole lot more. Mm-hmm. Not to mention the history.
I agree with Monique though, because whatever it was though, Monique is right. Melody and Martell remain friends with
her back over, she still messed with her.
Yep.
So
and brought her to the new damn house.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. She obviously didn't transfer them if that was the case.
I don't know about that statement.
And she said, sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
I mean, Tisha, who knows how Tisha? I mean, when you got bed bugs, you gotta.
Hey, now we are doing
everything out your house. You gotta get it bombed. You gotta do all types of things when you got bed bugs. So if she did in fact have bed bugs, I'm sure her whole entire neighborhood knew. You know, because if you got bed bugs, you got to get rid of your mattress, your whole entire bed. So, I mean, it's easy for people to find out if you have bed bugs. And
throw the whole house away.
Mel could have found out from anybody. You know, anybody on the street. You could just ride past, you see a bed out. First thing I think about is, did they have bed bugs? It happens.
Really?
You just don't know.
I mean, but it's a worldwide problem. It's not like an isolated problem to where like, oh, you did something wrong. It's some at this day and age, it's something that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you just never know. Some could have brought them to Kiki house. That don't necessarily
anything.
Right, that's what I said. Yeah.
You could have hugged someone and one jumped in her purse and jumped out when she got home.
Yeah. Not to mention these wigs and weaves that people wear that they don't wash, all type of stuff. Like it's just easy to just that transfer. You don't know what's gonna happen.
And that's true. And also remember, isn't she a teacher or somebody who mingles with kids from different type of, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's true.
And then the kids play sports. You know, that's a lot of kids and sports, and you just never know.
Do you see? I'm understanding where she's coming from with the bed bugs. See, Kiki, I understand where you're coming from with your bed bugs. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. I do understand where you're coming from with your bed bugs. What I do not understand is you throwing your cousin under the bus just because of a check. That is what I'm struggling with. Okay, I'm really struggling with that.
You struggling, Ma?
She didn't throw her under the bus. She answered a question she shouldn't have asked in front of multiple people that she shouldn't have answered in front of, right? The question that she was
at that
asked,
point,
she answered truthfully. They was asked, have you ever talked about Marceau cheating before? The answer is yes, because
the answer is
hold on, wait.
Get
The
the whole
answer
entire
is
conversation
yes.
of what was said.
The answer is yes, because
no.
Tisha previously brought Kiki on the show for that.
Nicole, if now I have come to know you, you know, you're my small sister. There are things that I would expect of you to protect me.
I just said you weren't listening. Wait, because you don't give me a chance to finish. You were listening to respond. You didn't listen to what I said, because I clearly said she answered a question truthfully, but in front of the wrong people.
Yes,
she should not have had that conversation in front of those people. But she answered the question honestly.
She did.
She should have said, "I'm not going to talk about this here," but she didn't. She decided to answer the question 100%. Honestly in front of the wrong people.
People had the nerve and the audacity to even ask the question anyway.
There's nothing to add to that. I agree with you 120%. I am not adding anything. Yes, I agree with you.
That is subjective. You know.
I agree with you 100%.
That's true.
And those are not my people. Those are not the people that I rock with, though. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anybody who's gonna jeopardize me. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are not my people. I'm not gonna rock with those kind of people. I know. Like, you know, to me, look, I don't know. I don't know how people do business. I don't understand it.
A lot of people do different business in different type of ways, different stroke, different folks.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I'm disappointed, because this is not how I do things. All right, you know, and like, come on, man, come on. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully, however they intend to bring this out and have this aired out, I just pray it makes sense. You know, don't leave us with more questions.
And I hate to see families breaking up just because of stupidness. I hate to see friendships, you know, breaking just because of things that would have been avoided, right? I'm not sad about Melody and Letitia going their separate ways. I'm not sad about that, you know. But there's some situations like Kiki and Letitia, you know, really, I feel some type of way about that. Like, you know, Kimmy is over here. She's married to the family. She is married to the family. You know, I am married to a family. I choose the kind of a relationship that I want. I'm going to have with my in-laws. Okay? She can decide, you know what? Me and Tisha, we are sister-in-laws, but you're not friends. So then I'm not, but she goes out of her way to say, no, there are things that, you know, I'm working on things. There are things I'm not going to say about Letitia, right? But you grew up together. This is your cousin. But you're here. You're ready to throw her under the bus for any... I mean.
From that perspective, yeah, but like you said, we never learn or know the whole story of it all. And like I said, I hope, however they let this come out, it makes sense to the viewers. Because it can be shown in any type of way. It can be edited in any type of way. I just hope it makes sense to the viewers. Once we finally get to see it, you know, don't leave out this, that, and the third to the point where they got to go live and be like, well, this wasn't shown. That wasn't shown. And then we got to connect more dots. Like, I don't like doing that. Just tell us what it is and show how it went down.
I agree.
At least can we get one authentic scene, please? I am praying. Can we sign a petition for that?
The only truthful scenes that we have is when the kids talk.
Yes,
the kids gonna tell the truth.
I agree.
And you see that? Then you see, ain't not none of the kid been on this whole entire season or two. They don't even show the kids no more. Monster don't got too old where they don't even show him no more. He like, I don't want nothing to do with this. You know, they don't even show the kids no more. So I wouldn't want to show the kids in all this mess either. Because, like I said, the Black excellence died after season 1, and they barely got through season 1.
I felt so bad. Like, I was excited when they brought in this Love and Marriage Huntsville. They were doing things in the community. They had a comeback group. I just wish they continued with that, but then drama took over.
Exactly. That's how I feel. So
everybody.
Did you say F everybody?
COVID messed it up for everybody.
Oh. I was about to say sheesh confessions.
No. But yeah, Rona did a number on everybody. But Mel didn't want the comeback group even before then. So I don't think that would have survived regardless.
She wanted it in the beginning, I think, up until
in the beginning. But when they all got in that little huddle, remember they were all standing around, they were talking about it or whatnot. Mel didn't want nothing to do with it. Then, they had that meeting where they were all at a table talking in a room, and Mel didn't want to do with him. By that time, it was dead and gone between her and Martell, and that was one less thing she had to do with Martell, and I believe that was another big reason why she didn't want to deal with it no more.
Well, Mark says I have a very different level of information than yours. Mark, you want to come over here and tell us the information?
I was about to end
they going back and forth about something else in the chat.
Oh,
but here's the thing, though.
That's them having their own. That's why I'm not even posting it, because they going back and forth with each other in the chat. I don't know what's going on.
Here's the thing about Melody and Martell, right? Mm-hmm. I feel that when it first came on and they were going to go with their original idea, Melody thought that Martell was going to pretend with her and make it like everything was cool. But the streets was finding that they knew the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you think you could get on TV and pretend like you had this picture perfect marriage when you still have to go live everyday life?
Yep.
So when the cracks start showing, then she just flipped the script, seemed like to me, because at first she wanted to be pretty little wife and we got our builder's licenses and all this.
Yep, and then all hell broke loose.
Girl.
She was trying to hold on to a little bit. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But, when, social media became the extra cast member, because social media is definitely an extra cast member of this show, even though it's not talked about like that. But, so many things are happening and so many diversions and theories are coming from social media that it plays a part in their everyday life, because you can tell, they on social media every day, they're filming every day. So, and I'm sure it makes it hard for them to not mention. I'm sure they can't mention social media itself in the scenes. So that makes it even harder for them to be authentic about it. And it's just
I follow Letitia, of course. She posted some good asses over there of girls. Why are they not showing us all these girls on that boat ride? I hope the cameras were rolling, because listen.
I'm sure they were rolling.
I was like, I need to go to the gym.
Or they might have been all at the boys' trip, because we also see them going on the boys' trip next episode.
It's coming, yeah.
And that's where, Martell has his little wine thing going on, and he's wearing the white and Mel's fur and all of that jazz. So we get to see him suited and booted finally in all of his glory. So shout out to that. I really need to get a hold of some of that wine and see what it's working with. Definitely. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. So we got the boys' trip. We've got the face-off between Tisha and Kiki, and we gonna see some things.
Girl, this reunion is gonna be something. What episode are we in now?
This reunion is going to be massive, and Carlos King, I hope he knows that he hosted last reunion we will not accept nobody else hosting this reunion.
This reunion gonna mess around and be the first reunion ever to be in four or five parts. Because we don't need about 4 segments of this reunion.
I agree.
I mean, y'all is really beefy.
But the nightcap, the night, is it called the nightcap with King? Wasn't it supposed to be Letitia, Destiny, and Whitney, whatever her name is?
It was, but we talk about that tomorrow. But it was them 3 on there.
Oh, so you watch? Yeah. Okay, so you watch them, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, we talk about that when we do Love and Marriage DC. So
I see.
Yes, okay. yes. Which will be at 10:45. Wait,
what did she call her? What you call Winter?
I thought she was Whitney.
She done changed her name. She done went from Ann Winter to Whitney. Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Poor Winter. Can she catch a break? Y'all?
Oh, I liked her. I did like her on this episode. I did like her. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like I said, I'm one of those people who can start off not liking somebody, and then by the end of the season, I may like them. So,
girl, listen,
I don't know.
I am watching Real Households of Dubai. There's a Kenyan over there. I'm already disgusted with her. So listen, I was happy about her, but now I'm like, sister. No. I'm not feeling her anymore. So yeah, I agree.
You're not feeling who no more?
Who?
Real Households of Dubai, the Kenyan model. Like,
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like her now?
She is. Her parents must have been refugees running away from Somalia because of the war. So they came to Kenya. She was born in Kenya. She left Kenya at 18 years old. So now she speaks Swahili, of course, because we speak Swahili. She must have interacted with some Ugandans because she speaks Ugandan. Somali, because one of the parents is a Somali, all right? Mm-hmm. And of course, English. But when she was introduced to us, she's telling us she speaks 4 languages. That's fine.
Yes.
But she's confusing us because she says she wants to say, like, I'm a bad bitch. So she wants to say that in Swahili. She wants to say that in the 4 different languages.
She did.
But those 3 different languages, Swahili, Ugandan, and Somali, that does not mean that you're a bad bitch. It's not accurate.
I don't think this because she spoke that made her bad. She's just saying because she knows all the languages.
Lying. You can just say you
still feels that she is. Okay, bye. I won't argue with you.
So what did she say? What she said those other.
She's talked about. She never said that she's a bad bitch. She said that I am a beautiful woman. Mrembo means you're a beautiful woman, and I can see that. Her talking about, she's a supermodel. So, beauty, right? She's the first Black woman supermodel to be in Dubai. So again, beauty. That has nothing to do with you being a bad bitch.
That's what being a bad bitch is.
It can be. It can be.
It's an attitude.
It can be. But that is not translation that you give to us.
Look, I only speak one language, and I'm a bad bitch.
I'm over here because listen, I was feeling her until I'm not feeling her anymore because one of the Somali people were also telling me, yo, that's not how we speak in Somali. Like, what's she talking about? So, sister, we'll be checking you over here.
Ooh. And I don't think we can on a better note than that. And ladies, do y'all have anything more to add before we get up out this nasty?
Yes, I do. See Jolly.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yes.
She does not care. She does not care.
Final thoughts of what you are expecting and can't wait to see and want to see next episode, ladies.
You want me to go first as usual, okay. I want to see that truck looking a little different for one. That food truck.
I want to see it start up.
Yes, all that. I need to see the food truck good and running. I would like to see, even though I know this won't happen next episode, but I would just like Tisha to just, since you want to evolve the world so much, just let the world know you are comfortable in your marriage and you're not going nowhere. So they could just shut the F up. Like, let these people be married or whatever. And then I also want to see the conversations that's going to come up about Destiny and Melody. Like, are they going to be cool, or are they gonna just be enemies for the rest of the time? And I need to see some more of Kimmy. Like, what are y'all doing? I need to see Kimmy on every episode.
I need some more Kimmy and Maurice. I don't like that they don't get enough, camera time. You want to give it to all of Tisha's whole entire family, but you ain't giving none to Kimmy and Maurice. I want to see Maurice at his office doing his thing. I want to see Kimmy doing her thing. Like, I do need some more of them. I'm tired of them being on the back burner. Give me some more.
I do understand why they can't show their professions, though, because Maurice is a lawyer, so that's confidentiality.
We got to show him doing something with his people, but show him leaving the goat.
He got some credit.
Something.
He's a credit guy also.
Something.
I agree. I definitely want to see more of them. Like, they the fun couple. I want to go party with them. They the fun couple.
All right, my final thoughts on what you feel and want to see next episode.
Well, so we see it's not happening anything between Melody and this Destiny. The thing about
asking Mel about if it's gonna be free, if this is just a speed bump or if she's sober. She's talking to Destiny and Mel, I believe, different times.
I agree, but because of social media, we can already predict it's not happening, right?
So let's just stick to it. Well, because how it goes, they can't let on if they are back friends or not due to the show still airing. So it could be. So you think that they really ain't? Do y'all think they should become friends again? Do y'all think there's hope and they should be friends again?
No, they should not. They should not.
I think it's up to them, though, because some of my closest friends, we have been through traumatic things. Like my daughter's godmother, right? We stopped talking for something that happened. We stopped talking for a long time, but we came back together and we talked about it. We cried, and that's still my girl. You know what I'm saying? Our relationships are different, and it's up to those people. So I don't feel like if you didn't kill my mom, my dad, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some things you just can't come back from. But I feel like sometimes you do got to go through something, major things to solidify friendship. I don't know what they can accept, like what their deal breakers is, but everybody has different deal breakers.
Oh my gosh, Nicole, you're so sweet, but I want you to understand. You're my small sister. You put out my business over there. It's done with me. We're not doing it. Okay, we're not.
No,
I am not coming.
Oh, you're talking about the money.
Yes. You put out my personal business out there. It's done. I'm not.
It's a wrap.
Forgive you, because forgiveness is also my healing part of this life. I will do that, but I'm not going back to it anymore. And that's what I'm saying. I do not see Melody and Destiny getting there again. They might be business partners, they might be acquaintances, they might be all these things. They're not gonna get back to where they were.
She was asked about that tonight, and she didn't seem upset about it, though. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like what our deal breakers are might not be the next person's deal breaker. They might feel like I can forgive you because they're closer to each other, so she might take it as, oh, you were going through this and this. I can see why. But you can also, or whatever.
But she was asked about it this episode. She was not aware that Melody has been on these social media streets.
No, this was on the after show. So the after shows are current time.
Oh, okay. What she said?
Yes.
She just simply answered it, and it wasn't like she was still irritated or upset about it. Because like with Destiny, you can tell on her face how she.
What was her response?
She just told what the $6,000 all came from. Like each thing that added up to the $6,000 that Mel.
Oh, so it was not a lump sum. Like here is a 6,000.
Right, right.
Which we will be talking about this tomorrow. So
yes,
let's talk about it all now.
I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3. You give me that is personal to me, and I'm not gonna forgive you. I will forgive you. Let me take that back, but I will start looking at you in a different way because you have published and you have told everybody in the world that you helped me with $2 when I was really in need of it. Okay, now moving forward, because I can see Confessions is like tired of me.
I got
to wrap this up. What was the question?
It wasn't a question. It was just turn into a whole thing, Mike.
I'm done.
I cannot.
Well, listen. Yes, I agree. I want to see more of Kimmy and Maurice. I want to see Destiny. I want to see Stormy.
What?
I don't want to see Tiffany. Stormy at all in a couple of.
Yeah, Tiffany can stay over there. Let Tiffany go ahead. Yeah, we know we can have Tiffany go over there and start doing her business and everything. We can meet her at the reunion. We don't have to see her again, but bring Stormy, okay? Don't bring Kiki anymore until the reunion. Please don't do that. Don't do that to us.
And on that note, thanks everybody for coming through. Monique, Mark, Let's Talk with Sheila, RSVP with Lori. Y'all always amazing. Who else was in these streets? We had Cool Gamer. We had To Code up in these streets. Ellen V was here. I guess we talked too long. Ellen V be leaving us. She like, okay, y'all doing too much for me. I'm out. I feel you, Ellen V, but thank you for coming out, baby girl. Thank y'all for everybody coming out. We will be back tomorrow with, Love and Marriage DC and Carlos King. And every time, of course, I thank y'all for being up in here. And we is out this nasty thing.
Thanks for watching.
And subscribe and like this video.